Have you ever faced a door slammed shut in your face, only to discover it was the best thing that could have happened? Today, we're diving deep into the art of turning rejection into opportunity, inspired by the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosophers. Imagine a world where every no you hear doesn't hold you back but propels you forward. Rejection, often seen as a setback, can become your most valuable stepping stone to success. It's not about tricking fate, it's about understanding that every rejection is sometimes the universe's way of redirecting you towards something greater. Feeling ignored, overlooked, or undervalued? It's time to flip the narrative. In this guide, we'll explore 13 powerful lessons on how to harness the power of rejection. These are not just theories. These are practical, real-world strategies you can apply right now. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Let's make sure this wisdom spreads far and wide, helping others turn their rejections into victories. Ready to transform every rejection into a triumph? Let's get started. 1. Ignore them too. When faced with the cold shoulder of indifference, the instinct is often to shrink back or try harder. Instead, rise above it. Ignoring those who ignore you isn't about being petty, it's about reclaiming your self-worth. When someone decides you're not worth their time, that's their loss, not yours. By choosing not to engage, you're silently affirming your value. Focus on what enriches you, your goals, your passions, your happiness. Dive into activities that bring you joy, from learning a new skill to spending time with those who value you. This isn't about revenge, it's about self-preservation. Think of indifference as a reflection of others' limitations, not your own. When you encounter disregard, remind yourself that your worth isn't determined by their opinions. Channel your energy into self-improvement. Read books that expand your mind, take up hobbies that fulfill you, or exercise to strengthen your body and spirit. Every action you take to invest in yourself is a step away from their judgment and a step towards your own empowerment. Let their indifference bounce off your fortress of self-respect. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. This approach showcases emotional maturity and inner strength. Your worth doesn't decrease based on someone else's inability to see it. Stay true to who you are and let your actions speak louder than their silence. 2. Don't react emotionally. Rejection can sting, making it tempting to lash out emotionally. But here's a secret from the Stoic playbook. Calmness is your greatest weapon. Marcus Aurelius taught that we cannot control others, only our responses to them. When someone ignores or dismisses you, rather than react with anger or sadness, take a moment to breathe and reflect. Often, it's not the rejection itself that hurts, but our own insecurities triggered by it. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our actions and reactions. When you feel slighted, respond with grace, not desperation. Remain composed, even when the world seems to push against you. The Stoics believed in the power of inner strength. When you control your emotions, you control your destiny. For example, instead of sending an angry message or venting your frustration publicly, channel that energy into something productive. Go for a run, meditate, or journal your thoughts. These practices help you process your emotions without letting them dictate your actions. Calm responses show not just self-control, but also confidence. You're signaling to the world that you are not easily swayed by external forces, making you appear grounded and resilient. When you respond calmly, you're not just handling rejection, you're growing. You're demonstrating that your self-worth is independent of external validation, and that is incredibly powerful. Remember, it's not about being emotionless. It's about choosing how to respond in ways that serve your growth, not your frustration. 3. Remove them from your mind. Rejection often lingers in our thoughts, but the Stoic approach teaches us the art of detachment. This doesn't mean pretending it didn't hurt. It means using the experience as a catalyst for growth. Acknowledge the sting, then redirect your focus. Picture rejection not as a stop sign, but as a detour guiding you to a better path. Engage in activities that enrich your mind and spirit. Read, exercise, explore new interests. These aren't distractions. They're stepping stones to self-discovery. The Stoics viewed every negative experience as an opportunity to practice virtue. So when rejection hits, see it as a moment to practice resilience, patience, and self-control. Consider the lesson hidden in the experience. What can it teach you about yourself? Perhaps it's a chance to refine your skills, reassess your direction, or simply learn to be at peace with the unpredictable nature of life. Build a network of positivity around you. Spend time with those who uplift and inspire you. Remember, rejection doesn't define your worth. It's simply an invitation to explore new opportunities. By shifting your mindset, you transform rejection from a painful end into a powerful new beginning. It's not about erasing the memory. It's about reframing it in a way that empowers you rather than holds you back. 4. Demonstrate your value. Rejection is a litmus test for your resilience. Instead of crumbling under its weight, use it as an opportunity to showcase your strength. If you're overlooked or dismissed, don't respond with bitterness. Respond with action. Step up your game. Work on projects that highlight your skills, take initiative, and let your results speak for themselves. When you demonstrate your value, you don't just prove others wrong, you remind yourself of your capabilities. The Stoic mindset focuses on personal excellence regardless of recognition. Your efforts shouldn't be about getting back at those who dismissed you, but about creating the best version of yourself. Remember, rejection isn't a reflection of your capabilities. It's often a redirection to something that better aligns with your strengths. When faced with rejection, dig deeper. Reassess your goals and recalibrate your approach. The setback you experience today could be the setup for your next big breakthrough. Keep moving forward with purpose and poise. The Stoic way teaches us to focus on our actions, not the opinions of others. Your value is intrinsic, and no amount of rejection can take that away. 5. Cut off contact. When rejected, the instinct might be to reach out, to fix the situation, or to plead your case. But sometimes the most powerful response is silence, not as a game, but as a boundary, a signal that you respect yourself too much to chase validation from those who undervalue you. Cutting off contact isn't about punishing the other person, it's about preserving your own peace. This pause allows you to detach and regain control over your emotional state. By cutting off contact, you create a space where you can heal, reflect, and grow without the constant reminders of the rejection. It's not about ghosting someone to get a reaction. It's about setting a personal boundary that prioritizes your mental and emotional well-being. Take this time to refocus on your goals. Silence can be a powerful reset, allowing you to gain clarity and rebuild your strength. You're not waiting for them to change. You're choosing to grow. It's about showing that your happiness doesn't hinge on someone else's approval. Silence speaks volumes. It says you're unshaken, self-sufficient, and ready for whatever comes next. 6. Prove them wrong. Rejection isn't just an obstacle, it's a challenge. When someone doubts your abilities, it's not about proving them wrong. It's about proving to yourself what you're capable of. Use their skepticism as motivation to refine your skills, not for their approval, but to exceed your own expectations. Whether you're aiming for a promotion that you were overlooked for, or honing a skill that was dismissed, let every moment of practice be a testament to your commitment. Dive into learning with the intensity of someone who knows that their only competition is the person they were yesterday. The Stoics believed that external opinions shouldn't dictate your actions. Instead, let your drive for self-improvement be the force that propels you forward. Focus on your personal growth journey, whether it's mastering a new skill, pursuing a passion project, or achieving a fitness goal. Let your progress speak for itself. You don't need to announce your success. Let your achievements do the talking. This silent, relentless pursuit of excellence is not about seeking validation. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. 7. Go out and have fun. Rejection often leads us to withdraw and isolate, But Stoicism teaches us the importance of joy and engagement as tools for resilience. When faced with rejection, make a conscious effort to reconnect with life. Explore a new hobby, join a social group, or spend time doing what you love. Joy isn't just an antidote to pain, it's a reaffirmation of life's richness beyond the moments of rejection. Engaging in fun activities helps you reconnect with your sense of self beyond any external approval. It reminds you that your happiness isn't dependent on another person's validation, but on your own choices. Each moment of laughter, each new experience adds to your resilience, making you stronger in the face of future challenges. Surround yourself with positive people. Engage in shared experiences that remind you of the vibrancy of life. Whether it's trying a new sport, attending a live event, or simply enjoying a quiet afternoon with friends, these moments of connection and joy rebuild your confidence and perspective. You're more than any single rejection. You're a sum of all the vibrant experiences that make life meaningful. 8. Build your social status. Being ignored can feel disheartening, but it also presents an opportunity to build yourself up. Instead of seeking validation from those who overlook you, invest in your personal development. Improve your skills, engage in community activities, and connect with new people. This isn't about climbing the social ladder, it's about expanding your influence and finding a tribe that values you. Engage in activities that highlight your strengths, and don't shy away from sharing your journey. Let your actions naturally attract the right kind of attention. You're not out to prove anything to those who doubted you. You're simply living authentically and improving constantly. Attend events, contribute to discussions, and let your natural curiosity and passion shine through. Building your social status is about becoming known for your values, your skills, and your character. In the end, building your social status is about becoming a better version of yourself, one step at a time. And as you elevate yourself, you'll find that the recognition you receive is not the goal, but a byproduct of your growth and dedication. 9. Act as if they don't exist. In situations where you're continually ignored, sometimes the best response is to redirect your attention. This isn't about being spiteful, it's about protecting your energy. If someone chooses to overlook you, let them. Focus on those who appreciate your presence. In social settings, engage with others who value you. By acting as if those who reject you don't exist, you reclaim the narrative of your life. You place the focus back on what truly matters, your own goals, passions, and the people who genuinely support you. This isn't about erasing anyone, it's about deciding where to place your attention and energy. Every moment you spend dwelling on someone who doesn't value you is a moment lost that could be invested in your own growth. If you must interact with those who've ignored you, keep it professional and straightforward. This isn't about playing games, it's about maintaining your self-respect. By choosing not to engage deeply, you're prioritizing your peace of mind. Letting go isn't a sign of defeat, it's a declaration of self-worth. 10. Give them the silent treatment. Silence, when used thoughtfully, can be a powerful response to rejection. It's not about manipulating the other person, it's about giving yourself space to reflect and grow. Instead of reacting emotionally, embrace the quiet. Use this time to understand your feelings and realign your priorities. The silent treatment isn't about creating tension or waiting for them to notice. It's a personal retreat into yourself. It's a deliberate pause where you can assess the situation, your emotions, and your next steps without the influence of the person who rejected you. Silence can be a profound teacher, guiding you toward your inner strength. Silence isn't an absence of response. It's an intentional choice to protect your inner peace. It's about maintaining your composure and focusing on what truly matters. The Stoic mindset values self-reflection, and in silence you find the strength to move forward, not bitter but better. 11. Don't beg for attention. When you're ignored, it's easy to fall into the trap of seeking validation, but begging for attention only diminishes your value. Instead, anchor yourself in your own worth. Engage fully in the things that fulfill you, whether it's your work, hobbies, or connections. Your value isn't dependent on anyone else's recognition. It's defined by your own actions and self-regard. The Stoics believed in the power of self-reliance. They taught that true contentment comes from within, not from the fleeting opinions of others. When you find yourself yearning for someone's acknowledgement, pause and ask yourself why. Often, the desire for external validation stems from a momentary lapse in self-confidence. Remind yourself of your strengths and achievements and refocus your efforts on what you can control, your own growth. Focus on living a life that makes you proud. By investing in yourself, you naturally attract respect and admiration, not because you chased it, but because you earned it. Remember, the Stoic approach isn't about proving your worth to others. It's about knowing it for yourself. 12. Be kind but emotionally distant. When faced with indifference, choose kindness, but keep your emotional boundaries intact. This isn't about being cold, it's about respecting your own peace. You can be polite without being overly invested. This balance allows you to engage without compromising your emotional well-being. Maintaining this emotional distance doesn't mean you're shutting people out, it means you're protecting your heart. Stoicism teaches that our responses should align with our values. By choosing kindness without expectation, you preserve your dignity and demonstrate true strength. Offer a smile, a polite greeting, or a simple wish for a good day, but do so without the weight of expectations. Your kindness is a reflection of your character, not a plea for their approval. This approach is empowering because it allows you to interact with grace, even when faced with indifference. It's a reminder that your kindness is your choice, and it doesn't depend on anyone else's behavior. By maintaining emotional distance, you safeguard your inner tranquility, demonstrating that your peace of mind is paramount. 13. Don't reveal your struggle. When you're struggling with rejection, the Stoic way is not to wear your pain on your sleeve. This isn't about pretending to be unaffected, it's about embodying resilience. Acknowledge your emotions privately, but present yourself with confidence and poise. Your struggle is a part of your growth, not something that needs validation from others. Continue pursuing your goals with determination. Let your actions reflect your strength, not your setbacks. The world doesn't need to see your struggle to recognize your strength. By managing your emotions with grace, you embody the true essence of Stoic wisdom, resilience, dignity, and unwavering self-respect. Instead of seeking sympathy, focus on finding solutions. Let your actions be your response to rejection. This doesn't mean you suppress your feelings. Process them, learn from them, but don't let them define you publicly. By not revealing your struggle, you're not hiding. You're choosing to face your challenges with strength and resolve. We've explored 13 powerful lessons inspired by Stoic philosophy to turn rejection into your greatest asset. Every rejection you face is an opportunity to grow, a lesson in resilience, and a chance to redefine yourself. Now, it's your turn to apply these insights in your life. Embrace each no as a stepping stone towards your next victory. Share your journey, your triumphs, and even your setbacks in the comments below. Your story could inspire others to see rejection not as a setback, but as a powerful catalyst for growth. Remember, each challenge is a chance to build your inner strength. Stay resilient, stay stoic, and continue turning every no into your greatest triumph.